Why do you wake up in the morning?
Yeah.
You said to keep my answer short, so inspiration is why I wake up in the morning. I guess, or rather, why do you get out of bed in the morning? Inspiration is why.
What is the first thing you think of when I say happiness?
Life.
What makes you happy in the morning? What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Oh.
Yeah, so you haven't decided yet? Or?
No, I mean, I can do one thing. I'm happy when I feel creative. I'm happy when I can help other people. I'm happy when I feel like active. You know, like when I'm not being apathetic. I'm happy when I feel like I'm disciplining myself to do the things that I feel like I should be doing.
So do you have an ultimate goal or something you want to achieve in life?
I mean, I have lots of personal endeavors that I want to do, like writing this book and traveling, but those are only like the short-term things that kind of like, you know, like a carrot on the end of a stick that kind of keep you moving, you know, because if I'm conscious of myself dying, I've had this realization at a younger age, but the only thing that really, really matters is how I've influenced and helped other people. And if I can't do that, then it doesn't matter anyway. That's the real goal. It doesn't matter what job.
Did anything bring you to realize this?
Yeah, just it's hard to explain to you, but if you can imagine, for example, assume that I had a near-death experience, and you think, okay, well, if this life is over and I could do it all again, or you know, you think you're ready for death, but until you're actually facing it, your mind doesn't even create the questions that you should have had in the first place. So something like that happened to me, and it was kind of like I got to start again, and so I kind of rededicated myself to what I really thought was important, which is what I was talking about earlier.
Okay, so you've answered the next two questions as well, saying how did you decide these things about day-to-day life routines and things we do?
What do I think about them? I mean, that's a bit arbitrary. It's really arbitrary, but the way, I guess the first thing that pops in my mind is, I think the routine is good, but I think that it should be me deciding what my routine is, and I don't think that somebody else should dictate that to me, because if I'm taking control of my own mind and my own aspirations, and I'm doing that with the big picture of helping other people, only I can set those routines. But I think, you know, the old saying is humans are creatures of habit, and that can make you a drug addict, it can make you a video game guy that never does anything, or you can use that, what would otherwise be a weakness, and you can turn that into a strength and say, okay, well, good, use that, I'll do that every day. If I want to be good at teaching, I'll do that every day, and that habit create. So therefore, discipline routine is a good thing, but you have to decide where to put it.
Okay. What do you think reality is? What do you think? How do you decide on that?
I don't think we know what it is. I think that if we think we know what reality is, then we don't know. I think so. You know, wise people say, if you know that you don't know, then you might know. In other words, if you can accept that you really don't know what's going on, and that even the way that so in other words, the way I perceive you and the way you perceive me, right? If you said Nikki is this, and you described yourself, and then I said Nikki is this, and I described you, we would get different things, and that's only a small example. So I think there is an absolute truth, but I feel like we're filtering it through our own minds, and so everybody's got a different perspective. So just take it for what it's worth.
So what is your take on life? What should people do?
Well, the first thing I can say is this: I shouldn't tell anybody what they should do. I think that people should figure out for their own selves what they should do with life. I think that goals are important, but I think that you have to understand why they're important. It's not really, for instance, I can climb this mountain out here and achieve that goal, but if I'm not doing it for the right reasons, it's pointless. It's all. So somebody told me one time, why you do something is more important than what it is that you're actually doing. So I don't know. That's a big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I guess you just have to meditate on that and search within and figure out why you're doing what you're doing. And I've said I'm doing what I'm doing because I had a realization that if I'm actually, if you're laying there and you say, okay, I'm dying, and in other words, it's not like a car crash where you just pass, but if I realize that I'm dying, I won't say, bring me my trophies. I won't say, let me see my bank account. I won't say, let me see that PhD I earned one more time. Not to say that all these things might not open doors that I need to achieve a goal, but those things, if I'm doing it for those things, I'm doing it for the wrong reason. What's really important is what I leave behind me.
Do you have a bucket list?
I mean, not officially, but yeah, this is part of it. I'm right in the middle of it. Learning languages, traveling, writing a book, trying to live every day like the last day. And saying that, people say that, and you wonder, well, do they really mean it? With my goal, which is to spread love in the world, hopefully, right, like brotherly love. And I'm not saying I do that all the time, but I try to be conscious of it. That doesn't mean that when I say that I live every day like it's my last day, that doesn't mean that, okay, well, if I literally knew I was going to die, I would go do this. I'm already doing this. I'm literally right in the middle of what I think I should be doing every second. Even when I go back in here and drink some water, I'll be doing it.